Well, today I'm making my 2012 NFL Week 13 predictions and a great set of games coming up this week. We'll start out with the Thursday night game here when you have the New Orleans Saints take on the Atlanta Falcons in the Dome, but not the Saints Dome. It's in the Atlanta Falcons Dome. So it's going to be tough for the Saints to win, and that's why I'm going to take the Atlanta Falcons on a pretty close game here. I don't see it being any more of a 6-point game. I see Matt Ryan have a good game versus this not so good Saints defense. So I will take the Falcons in this one. Next game is the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Buffalo Bills. The Jacksonville Jaguars seem to be improving a bit, and the Buffalo Bills they lost to the Colts last week. Didn't play too well, especially on offense. They played pretty poorly, especially Ryan Fitzpatrick. But it is in Buffalo. That's why I will take the Buffalo Bills on this one. Next game is the Seattle Seahawks at the Chicago Bears, and it seems like the Seattle play is totally different at home from on the road. Seattle, they play so great at home, but they go on the road and look like a totally different team. And the Bears play well at home, and Jay Cutler back, and I think he's gonna find Brandon Marshall in a lot of this game, and maybe Devin Hester can get back from that concussion and play this week. So I will take the Bears on this one. Next game is the Colts at the Lions, and I know the Colts have not played too well away from their dome in Lucas Oil Stadium down in Indianapolis, but the Lions just don't seem like a team. They seem like they're playing a lot of personal for themselves. That's why I will take the Colts on this one. People that watch their videos, you do that. I'm a Colts fan, and I root hard for my team. Love watching the Colts play. Love what they're doing this year. 7-4. Andrew Luck's playing really well. He's finding Reggie Wayne a lot. T.Y. Hilton and Donnie Avery can be a good third receiver, and they have two good rookie tight ends and Kobe Fleener and Dwayne Allen, and I like what the Colts are doing right now. And their defense is still playing pretty good too. So we'll take the Colts in this one in a close game. It'll be tough to win there in Detroit, but I gotta go with the Colts. Next game is the Vikings at the Green Bay Packers, and it's gonna be another close game. But if the Packers play like they did last week versus the Giants, I'm not sure if they won this game. But if they step out and they play the way Green Bay football is usually played, the Packers will win this game, and I think they will step up. And it's in Green Bay, so I'll take the Packers in this one. Next game is the Carolina Panthers at the Kansas City Chiefs, and here is my upset of the week. I will take the Kansas City Chiefs over Superman Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers, just because it's tough to win over there in Kansas City. If you get out of Kansas City with a W, you should be really happy no matter what the record is. You saw what Kansas City Chiefs did to the Denver Broncos last week. The Broncos did win that game 17-9, but they faced Peyton Manning, and Peyton was only able to put up 17 points on the board. A couple of missed field goals by Matt Prater in that game too as well, but it was still tough for them to get it going, and you take out Peyton, you put in Cam Newton, and they pretty much only have one good wide receiver in Steve Smith, and it spells trouble for the Panthers to win this game. So I will take the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they win a sloppy game here. I don't think any of these teams score more than 20 points, and I'll take the Chiefs. Next game is the Patriots at the Bills. The Patriots at the Dolphins, and Patriots have not played too well over there in Miami the past 3-4 years. I think they're like 6-6 in the last 3 years. So Miami they've kept up with the Patriots. But when you have Tom Brady versus Ryan Tannehill, it's tough to win. Now, you look at all the games that Tom Brady and Bill Belichick faced rookie QBs. The one game I can think of here is at Seattle. They did lose that game, but it's in Seattle. Tough to win no matter what. They did then they dominated Andrew Luck and the Colts there in, I think it was week 11, I believe. And then again, now they play versus Ryan Tannehill Stadium here in Miami. So it'll be tough for them to win, but I see them getting the W just because they got Tom Brady and they got a great offense, and I don't think Tannehill will be able to keep up with Brady in this game. Next game is the Arizona Cardinals at the New York Jets, and two teams that are looking pretty pathetic right now. So I'll flip a coin, and I'll go with the Jets on this one, just because they're the home team. Next game is the 49ers at the Rams. I'll go with the 49ers because they want to show the Rams, what the real San Francisco 49ers are, what the real San Francisco 49ers football are. I think they're, maybe the dominant, if not the most dominant team in the NFL, and they did tie the Rams last time they played them. So I see the 49ers pulling out with a pretty easy victory in this one. Next game is the Texans at the Titans, and this is just a game, I don't care if the Titans are home, it's just a game where the Texans are a better team. They have too much talent for the Titans to win. Of course, the Titans, there's a possibility the Titans could win. Don't get me wrong, but I don't see it happening in this game. I see the Texans playing really well right now, and they'll fix up the small messes that they've had from the past couple games where some bad teams have kept with them. So I'll take the Texans in this one. Next game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Denver Broncos, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have the 32nd ranked defense passing-wise, the secondary. It's pretty bad, and when you go against that, when you combine that with Peyton Manning, it just spells trouble. Peyton Manning is, in my opinion, the leader for the MVP this year. You put, Brady and Rodgers and some other guys in that conversation as well, but he's playing at an incredibly high level, especially after the neck surgery, and the Denver Broncos are playing a high level too. And for Josh Freeman to go in there in the Mile High in Denver and beat Peyton Manning, it's going to be something special, and I don't see it happening right now. I see the Broncos improving for their 7th straight win and improving to 9-3. Go with the Broncos. Next game is the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Baltimore Ravens, and if Big Ben is not playing this game, Pittsburgh Steelers pretty much has 0 chance of winning. If he plays, they have a slim chance of winning. It's in Baltimore, and he's not going to be 100%. I know he's proved that he can play not being 100%, but that defense, it's a little bit too much, and the Ravens are playing really good football right now. So I will have to go with the Baltimore Ravens on this one. Next game is the Cleveland Browns at the Oakland Raiders, and the Browns are improving, but it's in Oakland, and it's going to be tough for Brandon Weeden and the rest of those a lot of young players in there to go into Oakland and beat them in Oakland. So I gotta go with the Raiders on this one. I don't like Carson Palmer's playing. I know he struggled in some previous games, but he has one of the most passing yards in the league. I know they don't have much of a running game, but still, I think Carson Palmer is able to put points on the board, and that's really what matters. And I see them beating the Browns on this one. Next game is the Cincinnati Bengals at the San Diego Chargers, and here's my upset of the week. I'll go with the Chargers. They are home. They really should have beaten the Ravens last week if it's not for that pretty idiotic, pathetic play on 4th and 29 that Ray Rice converted on a dump-off about 2 yards over the line of scrimmage. That 8 defenders could not tackle a 5'8" man is pretty pathetic. They really should have beaten the Ravens, and the Ravens are a better team than the Bengals. So I see them winning this game. It is in San Diego, and I see them be able to beat the Bengals in this one. I know they're pretty down right now because they're just not playing good football, but I'll go with the Chargers. Next game is the Philadelphia Eagles at the Dallas Cowboys, and this is a no-brainer for me. The Cowboys are not the greatest team in the league, but they're a decent team. I think they're still a good team, and the Eagles are obviously a pretty pathetic team. Definitely, in my opinion, in the bottom 5 of the league. Not a good team at all for the Eagles, and it's in Dallas, and Dallas, I think easily gets a victory here. Versus Eagles. Last game we have is a Monday Nighter, a good game when you have Eli Manning take on Robert Griffin III. I think it'll be one of the best games of the week, but I see Eli Manning and that veteran Giants able to beat the young and coming in the Redskins. It is in Washington, but I see Eli Manning and crew getting the W here in the Redskins territory and beating Robert Griffin and Santana Moss and Robert Griffin and Pierre Garçon and the rest of some other good players they have over there in Washington. If you like the video, give the video a like and comment your picks. And thank you for watching. Have a nice night, and watch the Saints and the Falcons tonight, as it'll be probably a really nice game. Thank you for watching.